$1,000 in scholarships. $1,000 in scholarships. Give us a safe driving tip and earn $1,000 in scholarship. Sign this QR code. I know y'all got student debt because I got it too. Don't lie. I see you laughing. I know you got the student debt.
Now, it's kind of interesting because, you know, the roar and the speed kind of hypes you up. And to have the Grand Prix as a place that really makes you excited by driving fast, but then you're reminding people don't get excited. So what do you think about the association of the Grand Prix with the Safe Driving Initiative?
Let me tell you, growing up, I was a huge fan of Fast and Furious. And every time I saw the cars going and the engines, and it made me just get a rush and it made me just want to go drive fast. But the reminder we have to have is why people like this and initiatives like this matters, because you have to tell them where the right place to do these things are. The same way you see them on the track is the same way that if you want to drive fast, you need to go to a track. There's numerous tracks, numerous places where you can actually drive fast. You can test the limits of your car on these tracks. So why not take it to these places? Instead of being on the streets and cutting through cars where there's old people and there's families trying to go to work and trying to go to school, but you're costing them their lives and their danger. Why would you do that? So this is the initiative that we're running here.
Now, drag racing in Detroit has an underground thing, and it's considered to be entertainment for, especially when we talk about our urban audience, aka black folk. But your thoughts about drag racing and this initiative and the Grand Prix, because Grand Prix is, you know, in the spirit of the drag racing.
Right. This is a deep one, and the Detroit police are really trying to crack down on this drag racing things in the middle. It's something I've seen people literally do donuts in the middle of a residential street, or do donuts in the middle of a telegraph or a highway. But do you not realize the lives that you're costing while doing these dangerous acts? People have literally died. People are literally getting hit by cars. People are literally getting sent, ejected out of their cars from drag racing. And it's like, okay, you want to have fun, you want to have a little thrill, but why cost lives at the same time? You know, there's actually a study that's done that you are 4 times more likely, or 1 time more likely to get into a fatal car accident if you have more than one teen in your car. And it's reduced by 62% if you have somebody older than 35 in the car with you. But at these drag racing, these stunts, they're all of these young teens, they're full of life, they're full of this energy, but all this energy being put out in the wrong ways. So you know what? I really appreciate the energy that we have being youthful. You know, you want to do something fun, you want to do something positive, but do something where it's safe at. Go to a track. Go to an indoor track or outdoor track where you can actually test the limits of your car. You could go 170 miles per hour without causing somebody else's life to be a risk. So
I'm supporting them because I want the youth to actually have good messages to be able to find and go to and look and have something to be able to follow as far as driving safe and being a strong-minded youth and not being just a part of the youth that are not necessarily focused.
Adolescents, they get in accidents between Labor Day and Memorial Day. I mean, we should do something about distracted driving. We should do something about keeping our adolescents here with us. So I would say doing something with distracted driving is very important, and it is very important for me as well.
To be here in Detroit at the Grand Prix. We brought our team from New York, from Chicago, Denver. So we've come all over here to speak with young people around safe driving, distracted driving most importantly. In doing the research, we found that young people were most likely to die the 100 days of summer. So from Memorial Day to Labor Day, they are 3 times more likely to die in car accidents. And so we decided we would come out here to the Grand Prix. We love the fast driving. We want to keep it to the professionals, right? Let them do that job. Let us educate you on how to be safe, how to keep your passengers safe, how to return home to your family, to your parents, and to school. And that's our job at DoSomething. We want to fuel young people to change their future. We also have our wonderful members here that are also sharing the word and explaining to other young people. They speak to their peers about this initiative as well. And Safe Summer Season is our partnership with GM. So they believed in us enough to speak to young people about this issue, engage them in activities throughout the day, take some pictures, and also create some PSAs to inform other young people not to drive distracted.
Grand Prix 2025 in the heart and soul of Detroit. You're watching PulseBeat with Greg Dunmore, and we've got a very special message for you.
Safe Summer Season, drive safe!